How's it going, guys? I really wanted to talk about Destiny's 2 brand new live stream that just recently wrapped things up and also revealed a brand new expansion that will be happening by the name of ShadowKeep. From the leaks that we already knew, it will be indeed ShadowKeep by the name, so that ended up being into fruition. But I also wanted to mention that it takes players back into the moon. Now, this is also regarding that information was on the ShadowKeep leaked earlier this week, and those leaks proven to be very, very accurate. Now, ShadowKeep is set to arrive on September 17th, 2019, and will be indeed the first game expansions since Bungie is separated from the Activision. Now, obviously, if you would like to go and pick this game up, well, I mean, the expansion to be more specific, it will cost you about $35. You also will gain all of the access to all of the other season contents that will come afterwards, but mind you. Now, furthermore, if you don't buy ShadowKeep, then you don't need to be, there's no need to fret, right? ShadowKeep will be entirely standalone from the larger Destiny 2 experience and with the game's new structure. Now, you won't be forced to buy expansion in order to continue getting new content. So this plays into the next major change to the Destiny 2, which is actually by the name of, I want to touch on. So something to call it as a Destiny 2 New Light. Now, obviously Destiny 2 is now officially gone to free-to-play in a new iteration of the game that is being called New Light. Those who jump into New Light will be able to get a baseline Destiny 2 experience for free and will then be able to choose from there which additional content they might like to purchase. This will finally allow players to have been looking to get into Destiny 2 an opportunity to try the game out for themselves, and then purchase expansions like ShadowKeep or Forsaken later on if something that they perhaps liked. Now, New Light will be available on all the Destiny 2's platforms when it does arrive. I believe it was in September on top of that. Now, it's quite interesting. I wanted to talk a little bit about as well. You know what? I'm going to talk in more details, or perhaps not details, but initial thoughts as well regarding the ShadowKeep. Now, for those who aren't looking to get into the Destiny 2 for the first time and are instead long-standing players, like hardcore players for example, right? The advent of the cross saves in the game is likely one of the biggest new features. Contrary to previous rumors, cross saves will soon be available to all the platforms for Destiny 2, and that's of course including the PlayStation 4 as well. This will finally allow players to jump in freely between platforms, right, without losing their character progress in the process. Furthermore, this adds a new feature that allow those who have been wanting to play Destiny 2 together with one another by having accounts on the different platforms to finally migrate somewhere else. Finally. Now, personally speaking, this is perhaps one of the most exciting announcements of all that Bungie made today, and I'm really looking forward to unifying this in a single platform with some of my pals to play like Destiny once again, and getting back into the Leviathan raid or whatever, right? Just an example. Now, talking about, I should address this, I'm not particularly into the PC gaming of Destiny 2, but I want you to know about this information as well. Now, in the fallout of since the divorce of the Activision, Bungie has been in search of a new home for Destiny 2 on PC, obviously. So the game was previously available through the battle.net, but since it's split off to go independent, a new PC marketplace has been needed, obviously. Luckily, that new home is very, very soon, as Destiny 2 will be migrating the Valve Steam platform. Steam will be a new provider of Destiny 2 on PC starting later this year. Considering it's probably the most desired PC launcher for many, this news should be surely appease to those who's looking to have their game appear in their already expansive Steam libraries. Now, talking about it as well, I will leave all links down below in the description if you want to take a look at for yourself. The Vidoc and everything, there's a fantastic Vidoc, mind you. You can feel the nervousness and excitement that Bungie were trying to implement into their videos and the production time that they've been, developing ShadowKeep. Personally, for me, a lot of people, this has actually been addressed as well by the name of Dato. He actually had a stream and he was talking with the developers, and he actually even mentioned, why are you remastering the game and then reselling it back? Obviously, I agree to the point to say that whenever Bungie does remaster something, they don't just remaster it, they remake it. and they make it bigger, better than ever before, and something entirely sometimes even new. Like, it's been already announced that Moon's not going to be the same as the Destiny 1, it's going to be twice as large, and so this is kind of exciting. Now, a lot of the aesthetics are going to be in there. A lot of the bosses, I would even, more or less I want to say, will be in there as well. The returning ones on top of that. And that's actually pretty cool, because I love my element of the anticipation of this game that I'm looking forward to is to revisit all those bosses that I just thought that were simply fantastic, like Crota Zen from the raid. He's going to be making an appearance in the return, and so many more. Obviously, I can't just label each one right now to you, because a lot of them are not actually announced, and we have to wait a little bit longer until we get that announcements and stuff. And perhaps probably for the spoiler reasons on top of that. Now, personally, for me, this is extremely exciting. I am looking forward to this. I don't know if I want to pick it up, at least not yet, but I am definitely keen on checking out more about this. And yeah, that's all there is to it. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe. See you guys later. Have an awesome day as always. Have a good one.